My dear friends, let me ask you something. Do you ever forget where you left your keys? Or maybe you walk into a room and suddenly can't remember what you came in for. Maybe names and dates take just a little longer to come back to you. If this sounds familiar, you're not alone. After 60, memory lapses become more common. And for many seniors, the biggest fear isn't aches and pains. It's losing your independence because of memory decline or dementia. But here's something you may not know. Research has shown that one simple vegetable, eaten regularly, can slow brain aging by up to 11 years. Imagine that. Your brain staying sharper, younger, and more alive than the number on your birth certificate. That vegetable is spinach. Yes, humble spinach, the leafy green many of us ignored as kids, may hold the power to keep your brain strong. A major study from Rush University in Chicago followed nearly 1,000 seniors for years. They found that those who ate leafy greens like spinach and kale every day had memory and thinking skills, as if they were 11 years younger than those who rarely ate them. 11 years. That's like being 70, but having the brain of someone in their late 50s. Why does spinach work like this? It's packed with nutrients that directly protect your brain. It's rich in vitamin K, folate, lutein, and beta carotene. These act like shields, reducing inflammation and slowing the damage caused by free radicals. They keep your blood vessels open and flexible, so more oxygen and nutrients reach your brain cells. And lutein, in particular, accumulates in the brain, helping neurons fire more efficiently. It's like oiling the gears in a machine. Everything runs smoother. I want you to picture this. Every time you eat a serving of spinach, you're feeding your brain the exact fuel it needs to stay young. Over months and years, those little choices add up. You're not just eating a salad. You're literally protecting your memory, your independence, and your personality. But let me also warn you, just adding spinach won't be enough if your diet is full of foods that silently damage the aging brain. Let's talk about those too. The first culprit is processed sugar. Cookies, cakes, candy, sodas. They cause sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar. Over time, that damages the delicate blood vessels that feed your brain. High sugar intake has been directly linked to faster memory loss and even a higher risk of Alzheimer's disease. The second culprit is processed meats, bacon, sausages, hot dogs, deli slices. They're high in nitrates and sodium, which stiffen your arteries and make it harder for blood to flow to the brain. Less blood flow means less oxygen, and your brain cells will slowly begin to weaken. The third is trans fats, those hidden fats in fried fast foods, packaged pastries, and some margarines. Trans fats increase inflammation in the body and the brain. Studies have shown that people who eat more trans fats actually perform worse on memory tests. And the fourth is too much salt, especially from canned soups, frozen dinners, and salty snacks. High salt raises blood pressure, which narrows the small vessels in your brain. Over time, this increases the risk of strokes and cognitive decline. So you see, it's not only about what to eat, but also about what to avoid. Now let's get back to what helps, and spinach is just the beginning. Other leafy greens like kale, collard greens, and arugula work in the same way. Beets are another powerful food. They contain nitrates that improve blood flow to the brain almost immediately. Berries, especially blueberries and strawberries, are filled with antioxidants that repair damage and protect neurons. Walnuts are sometimes called brain food because their omega-3 fats strengthen the connections between brain cells. And fatty fish like salmon, sardines, or trout give your brain DHA, a critical fat that helps memory and focus. I had a patient once, Mrs. Thompson. She was 71 when she told me, "Doctor, I feel like my mind is slipping. I can't remember names at church, and I feel embarrassed." We made one simple change. I asked her to eat a handful of spinach or kale every day. Sometimes it was in her eggs, sometimes in soup, sometimes just as a salad, along with cutting back on her nightly desserts. This small shift made a huge difference. 6 months later, she told me, "It feels like a fog has lifted. My mind feels awake again." That's the power of food. It doesn't work overnight like a pill, but slowly, consistently, it transforms your health from the inside out. But food alone isn't the only thing that protects your memory. Lifestyle plays a huge role. Gentle exercise like walking increases blood flow to the brain. Sleep clears toxins out of your brain each night. Socializing, reading, and learning new things keep your neurons active. And even simple breathing exercises can improve oxygen delivery to your brain. So, what should you do starting today? Begin with one easy step. Add a serving of spinach to your meals. Maybe saute it with garlic and olive oil. Maybe stir it into an omelet. Maybe blend it into a smoothie with banana and berries. Keep it simple, keep it tasty, and keep it consistent. At the same time, look at the foods that are sneaking into your diet. If you're eating too many processed meats, too much sugar, or too much salt, start making swaps. Replace soda with water and lemon. Replace salty snacks with a handful of nuts. Replace fried fast food with baked fish and vegetables. Over time, you'll not only notice a difference in your memory, but also in your energy, your mood, and your overall independence. Because the truth is, protecting your brain isn't about one big change. It's about small daily choices, repeated over and over, that add up to years of sharper living. And friends, let me remind you, dementia and memory decline are not inevitable. Yes, age brings changes, but you are not powerless. Every bite you take, every walk you go on, every hour of sleep you honor is a vote for a healthier brain. I want to challenge you. For the next 30 days, add spinach or another leafy green to your meals every day. Keep a little notebook and write down how you feel. Notice your focus, your recall, your energy. You might be surprised at how powerful this simple habit can be. And if you found this message helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with a friend. You never know whose life you might improve with this knowledge. Remember, your brain is your greatest treasure. Take care of it. Feed it well, and it will serve you with clarity and wisdom for many years to come. Thank you for joining me today. Stay healthy, stay active, and always believe that it's never too late to protect your mind and your independence.